What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. So today, we are going to be talking about newlywed struggles. Okay, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we are still newlyweds, low-key. You know, we just started our second year of marriage. So we ain't newlyweds, but we going through the newlywed struggles.
I think, still, okay? I feel like you're still new in the 1 to 2 year. Still learning a lot. Range. Still going
really 0 to 5 is
right.
New, but that ain't new, but it's new.
But it's technically, yes.
Right, so we just want to tell y'all about stuff we went through, because we know as a newlywed, you have this thought about how stuff is going to go. And you should talk about what both of y'all's thoughts are, because we never did that.
We didn't.
So, when we got married, I knew our first year was going to be great, right? Mm-hmm. But I also put in there that there's going to be some struggles. Like, I had a very, I think, realistic, or I had a very, just easier across the board. What am I trying to say? Like,
I think you said it. Like, just realistic.
Like, I just had a realistic view that we're gonna go through some things. Me and Jazmine are both still not at our top level job. You know, we're not doing our the best that we could. So,
right.
Us together and us working through that stuff. Like, I knew it was gonna be some stuff that's gonna come in our way, but it would also be great.
Mm-hmm. And y'all. It's hilarious hearing DJ talk about this, because I can't even lie, and even when I reflect back on it now, it almost seems funny. It is funny, because in my head, y'all, I'm thinking like it's gonna be so fairy tale, like, okay, we're gonna get married, like, you know, if you didn't know DJ, you know, we had, you know, I went to college, DJ went to college as well. He has 3 degrees. If you don't know, he has 2 undergraduate degrees and 1 master degree. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like, I done did my thing. DJ's about to graduate with 3 degrees. His options are endless. He's very well known. You know, he has great connections. So in my head, I'm like, you know, once he graduates, he's gonna find a job, easy peasy. We're gonna both get our little job popping. You know, we'll start building. You know, we'll probably live in an apartment. Then we'll start house shopping, and then, you know, we'll get a house, and then
okay, so you had the whole
and then, you know, a mini might come up, and then a mini. Then we start with the minis. You know,
the minis.
The minis.
Wow.
But no, literally in my head, it was like I just thought everything was gonna be so smooth sailing, and when I tell you.
That's one
they
thing.
Weren't. And I say that when we're talking about this too, that's one thing I am grateful for, because like, for the most part, like I said, we are nowhere near perfect, but me and DJ have a really great relationship. So when I say it wasn't perfect, I'm not saying like it was hard, like us, like life came at us quick, basically. Like, we got married and it seemed like life just started happening. Like,
yeah, it's like when you
life just started happening.
Being a grown up really hit you in your face.
Yeah, like you know how people,
real life just became real life.
Right. Like, people talk about that post graduation stress, because that's real. It's like, you just graduated, you're trying to figure yourself out, you're trying to figure your life out, you're trying to start your career. And we were in that same space on top of being newly married too, or engaged and then, you know, newly married. Right. So it was just like we were trying to figure out a lot, and I don't know why in my head I just thought it was gonna just be like boop, 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 and everything was gonna go so smooth. But
no, see, I had just a
things
more
happened different.
I had some bump in the roads in my little thought of my first year.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, so like, just to like give y'all some backstory too. So like, we got engaged, and then we didn't live in Texas at first, so I moved to Texas first. Mm-hmm. And then once DJ got here, we lived with my mom for a little bit, because I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I was at my first job at this point. I was at my first job. You can say my first big girl job out of college, and DJ was moving down here and he was still job searching. So we weren't really like completely as like financially ready to like be on our own yet, because we just weren't.
Literally weren't. We could have made it, but we would have been down in them dumps. We would have been, you know, crabs in a barrel. You know, we might have been at the bottom.
Right.
But,
So we stayed with my mom for a little bit, and then in 2019, in February, we moved into our first apartment together. So it was like, okay. We done got our own spot now, and now, things have kind of changed. We're feeling more like actually married because we have like our own space, and we're like decorating and like doing all this stuff together. So it was feeling more real, but the struggles was still real.
The struggles got more real.
The struggles got more real because it's like, okay, we've added on rent, we've added on, other bills, and it was just hard. And then especially like, being the woman, I know everyone has different, viewpoints on gender roles and expectations and things like that. But I can't lie, for a minute, I kind of went through this hard phase because I'm like, okay, to be transparent, like I was technically like starting off as like the breadwinner in our marriage.
Hold on. What you talking about? No, I'm playing.
No, I mean, it's the truth.
Y'all, she forgot to say at the time she had moved on up with her job status,
She was I did forget
into the house,
I forgot that.
We moved into our crib together, and then like that, within the next 2 weeks, she started big mama job, right there. Can do a little bit of this.
Right, I had a little, God bless you, but a little upgrade of a job.
She had her first good job, I can say, a good paying job, right?
Yeah.
At least good paying job, But I was still, I was still hustling. Now I was working at Amazon, y'all. So I wasn't doing, and I was driving. I was driving for Amazon, so I was working hard. I was running, but I was running things.
Literally running.
Running things. I was running things, but I wasn't running things. I was not making the bacon to supply.
Yeah.
So Big Baby over here was handling more than I could. Not because I didn't want to, not because nothing. But it's just she was doing what she needed to do, and she still liked to shop and stuff. And so she was doing all of that in between and paying more of the bills just because.
Right, and I will say that's one thing you learn too in a marriage. Is like, it's one thing to like have your own finances and you might be broke and you struggling, but it's different when you have to think of like two people and you have to think of like you affect each other, and like that affects what you can do and what you can have and what y'all can afford, because I mean that's just how it is. And
that's with me, I had struggled a little bit more back in the day. Previously your boy went through, so I've been there, done that. So when it's me, like I could go without, like I'm good. But then when I put her on that, it's like, no, we on a different level than that, DJ. Now we are not we doing better than surviving. Right? So I had to really put that in the game, like, okay, I done been here, this ain't nothing. But to her, it was a lot where we were at and where we were still going to,
It was because, there's times where it's like, okay, like, oh, we can't pay that right now. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? Like,
and Lil Missy over here, she ain't even never really paid a bill late. She don't really know the ins and outs.
I don't like to pay. I do not like to pay bills late.
She never had to pay a bill, like a big bill.
Well, yeah, and then right, and then it's just hard too, because even when we were going through that, like I can't lie, like I had this really negative space I had got into because I time had went on and DJ had been job searching. Like we said, we moved in our apartment, and job searching is not easy. And like I was starting to get a little frustrated because I'm like, okay, like I want to feel like like a wife. Like I don't want to have like all this like these like burdens of like finances.
Be equal. No, I'm playing.
Like
I'm being good.
I just I was like tired of like having all those like those stresses and those finances and just that weight. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't like this. And so like
she was tired of holding it down, y'all.
I was tired. Basically, I was tired of holding it down, and I had to like.
That. I know you get tired of holding it down,
but that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do sometimes. And
she
like
was holding it down. She was.
That was a big lesson. Like I feel like God taught me for real, because it was like I had to get rid of my selfishness. I had to like look at things different, and it was just like, okay, like, and I had to honestly be thankful, because it's like it could have been to where God could have not gave me the finances to be able to like take on what I was taking on, but instead I was just looking at it like I'm like, why, like. Why? Like,
sister over here was a little hot, but she was doing what she needed to do, y'all.
Yeah.
So
we moved in, you know, DJ's job searching, I'm working or whatever. And then, dang, did a year pass after we
So while I'm
moved?
working, I'm still, I was almost working there almost another year. From that March, when we moved in here, to that next February is when I actually got another job offer. And I had been working at Amazon the whole time. And this was like, now I was on she got her big mama job. And this was my big daddy job, right?
Right. And y'all, I'm like, finally, because it was literally like years. Like, when did you graduate?
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
June
so
2018.
DJ had been job searching and, you know, working at Amazon until he found
February of 2020 of this year.
Yeah. Basically. So
yeah, job searching.
It's been a long road. And then like
But yeah, so I actually got that job offer, and it was a great job offer. Started working, y'all, long story real short. Within 2 weeks I was let go because of some stuff, and y'all, guess what happened at literally the same week I got let go is really when Corona hit and everything shut down.
Yeah.
So it was like a punch in the face and a punch in the chest at the same time.
That was this year.
It was the same week.
Yeah, I was, y'all, this is crazy. I don't know why
our first 2 years molded into one, y'all.
Yeah, they kind of like blurred. Yeah. But yeah, that happened this year. So I was like, we were on top of the roof, like finally, we're like coming up, like we can feel a little more comfortable, like right, we can breathe a little bit, like we're both. Yeah, right, we might can breathe a little bit. But yeah, that happened with DJ, and then literally coronavirus happens, and it's just
coronavirus, y'all. It happened. So then boom. So we, you know,
so now we're down. So now I used to complain, you know, like I was saying, but now I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm like, I am literally the sole income. Like I am the only income that we have. And then
it went down to like 1 plus not even 1.
I don't even know.
It went down.
It just went down. And then on top of that, like we got denied. DJ got denied unemployment.
I got denied unemployment.
Like, so at first I was feeling comfortable because, you know, when the pandemic happened, everybody was like, ooh, like unemployment is popping. You get more at unemployment than you do at your job. So
and I was like, baby, I'm still fighting.
Right. So I was low-key like, okay, well, maybe, you know, whatever. But then unemployment didn't happen.
So
I am literally
job searching. So I'm job searching like crazy.
Right.
And still, again, you know, on double time. But I honestly didn't want to go. I could have went back to Amazon, y'all, but I didn't want to settle, especially with the pandemic going on.
Yeah, and we both talked about it too. And I was like, I didn't want him to settle either. I was just like, you're so talented and like you're so smart. Like you deserve to be somewhere else. You just deserve to be somewhere else. So like, we're not settling. But at the same time, I'm like having a panic attack inside because I'm like, how, like, okay, so I have to pay like everything.
Yeah. Everything, y'all.
And it was
everything.
And it's like all my feelings like had just come right back because I'm just like, I cannot believe like this is really happening. So, you know, time goes on, coronavirus, you know, DJ's not really getting anything yet. June happens.
Baby, guess what?
June happens, and guess who else becomes unemployed? Me! I lose my job in June.
Two unemployed
at this
people.
point, y'all, we are 2 whole unemployed people. And like, I just remember just being like, I don't know why this is happening. Like, I really don't know. And I just like, you know, I was just like reflecting like, we just have been struggling like since we started. We have been struggling from the start. Like, why is this happening? And you know, it's real easy to get caught up in just like society and timelines, and it's so crazy.
Why me and why
yes,
not?
It's so easy to get into the why me, because even like I remember one day I had came home and I had to catch myself, because I'm not gonna lie, I almost got like in like a jealousy hater mindset, which is really bad, because like I got on Instagram and I swear my whole timeline was like, just bought a house, just bought a house, just bought a car, just bought a house, just bought a house, just closed, homeowners. I'm like,
maybe 50% of the people we know got new houses.
It was wild.
Shout out to everybody who got a new house.
Right, shout out to y'all. Not saying
y'all
we're
mad, but we ain't mad.
Right, but it just seemed like when we were in our lowest moment.
Yeah, everybody.
It seemed like everybody else was thriving. Like literally, it was so crazy. Like it's like I could not get on social media without seeing like something of that nature, and I was just like,
somebody getting a car, somebody getting a house.
Yeah.
Somebody
just success.
Succeed.
Got a promotion, got a raise.
Somebody started a new business.
Right. Somebody like, and it's just like, and we were just like, what? Why? Like what did we do? Like, why are we going through this?
Like what?
So it got real. It got real. Like, and it got scary.
The only way we made it was with faith. Our families,
our friends,
our church family,
yes, church
our
family,
friends. Like that's the only way we even made it.
Literally, like mentally made it, like encouraging, and financially,
emotionally.
Yes, like
I was gonna say successfully.
Successfully.
No, I mean like all.
Right.
That's the only way we made it.
Seriously, and so we're at this low moment. Thankfully, I do get unemployment, and then y'all, I felt that same unthankfulness again. I'm still feeling like, okay, DJ denied unemployment, so again, I'm still the only one. Like I just don't understand. And I got so frustrated, y'all. And I remember like literally praying, like it's time for DJ. Like I just want him to have his time and have his moment. And like that was literally my prayer. Like even after I lost my job, I was just like, I'm just ready for him to have his moment, because it seems like I had mine and I just wanted him to have his. And so like just to wrap this up, like basically DJ just got a job recently, and we're super grateful. And that lifted some of the pressure. That lifted some of the pressure.
Yeah, I actually got a job that was actually going really good, and I ended up getting an offer back where I previously worked in March, and it was like even better as a fit for what I wanted to be doing.
God,
what I'm going to be doing.
Literally brought it back full circle, and it was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm still not employed. So we're still a one income household basically, but it's just reversed.
But it's going good.
But it's going good. Really seriously, it's going good.
It's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just Newlywed Struggles, y'all. That was mostly a lot of our financial struggle, right? But it was also our emotional, like our relationship was struggling at times, because we both be in a certain type of mood,
right, just being mad for no reason, like, dang, can we go out on a date? Check that account, and it's like, where?
We can date right in the crib, right?
Okay, I guess we're just gonna cook something.
Yeah.
Like,
which is cool with me, but no,
it's
not
cool
over
sometimes,
here.
but you want to go out sometimes. You want to live your best life. But ultimately, we really just wanted to share this because, like, for anyone who may be going through some struggles out there, like we are going through them too. You're not alone. And it's definitely like different when you're going through it with someone else. It's good to have someone else, but also it's hard and different because you're learning how to adjust and adapt, and you're in different like circumstances that you've never been in before, and you have to think about more than yourself, and it's just a lot. So ultimately we just hope, our story help someone out there, and we're gonna keep y'all updated. We're still praying, we're still keeping faith. One day we're gonna make that YouTube video.
Too much.
Right,
Newlywed Struggles ain't that bad on us, right? We kicking it.
Right,
we're still kicking it.
Right. One day we are gonna make that home building video. We'll get there.
We're gonna make all
everybody.
That new car video. We
You
making
know?
all type of videos when we get there.
Right. Everybody has their own time for everything in their own season. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's it, right?
That's it.
All right, y'all. Well, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you feel comfortable maybe sharing something that you're going through right now, let us know. Like I said, you're not alone, and it's so easy to feel like that sometimes. So yeah, share some of y'all experiences. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't forget, y'all. We are the Williams. See y'all next time.